Sometimes I get the question, what happens if the dividend rate goes down? And that's a great question. And let me jump right into it. It's going to happen. Dividend rates fluctuate. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. The important thing is, do you have a policy written with the right company that's designed properly? And if that's the case, it doesn't change the strategy. It's still going to work. Let me tell you why. First off, we're not operating in a vacuum. We are operating in markets where things fluctuate. So while the companies give you their best guess with illustrations on what the dividends are going to be, they can't account for everything. The important thing is that they are there and they built things properly and they have a history that backs it up to show you that they know what they're doing and they can weather storms when things change. And with that in mind, look at the history of the company. Have they written a dividend every year since inception? I will tell you, the companies that I write with, they have. That's through the Great Depression, different recessions, wars, high inflationary periods. These companies have proven that they know what's going on. And while the dividend rate may change or even go down slightly, there still is a dividend, and that's very important. The other thing is, remember, there are other parts of this policy. Yes, the dividends are important, and using these to buy PUA and raise the cash value is huge, but you still have other guarantees, death benefits, policy design that are making up this entire thing. So as long as you have some kind of dividend, and like I said, the companies that I write with, they've been providing a dividend every year for over 100 years, and this thing is working as advertised. The other thing that's really important is to understand how the cash value works. Remember, when you get a dividend, and if you're doing this right and you're buying PUA, I like to call it the ratchet effect, meaning that every time this comes in, the dividend that is, and you use it to buy PUA and up that cash value, it can never go down. It's like a ratchet. It just keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter, or going up and up and up. And so once you understand that, even though the dividend rate may decrease slightly, you still have that uninterrupted compound growth in the background, and that's what makes this whole thing work. So to break this down and come back and put it all together, I absolutely expect dividend rates to go down. I also expect them to go up. Remember, when this all started and you have that illustration, that is just a projection of where the company thinks it's going to go. But I know that they are conservative. I know that they've built in different barriers and buffers so that when things change, they're going to be able to weather certain storms. And if they can make it through the Great Depression, the recession, the dot-com bubble, '08, COVID, you got to understand that these guys know what they're doing, and going forward, you're going to put your capital in the best place possible in order to weather these storms, and not only weather the storms, but have growth as long as you're thinking long-term. That's the key to all this. Make sure you're thinking long-term. If you have that mindset, all of this is going to work out. All right, if you found this valuable, please like the video. If you want more information like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're looking to take the next step, go to my Start Here page linked in both the description and the comments. In the next video, I'll be covering how many policies you need. Can you do more than one?